As a society, I'm hoping that the grief and loss, which I find as transformative catalysts that we're all experiencing together, will create an opportunity for a larger number of people to awaken and experience consciousness, just because distress and grief are so powerful and profound, and no one's gonna skip it.
It's really the combo that Terry has created of both the spiritual and the scientific, and that she's bringing in both aspects, and it's completely normal for them to be in conversation and be part of the whole.
I look for really good, credentialed grief counselors, anthropologists, psychotherapists, people like that, in addition to religious scholars, because I'm really into that. I'm really into studying theology and different cultural views of death and the afterlife. Researchers, mediums, and average people who share their grief experiences and their near-death experiences. So I mix it up, but I try to keep it on a little more academic. I try to get a little more mainstream.
But remembering that time after death is an incredibly sacred, pivotal moment, and you don't get a do-over.
And so what I really love about the people who are gathered here is that it's helping people prepare for the moment they do lose their loved one, or it's their own death, because we need training, we need preparation for that moment. It's very big. And with just kind of going along and not talking about death, and then expecting people to handle that moment well.
Well, this is the first time I've had an opportunity to come to the conference, and I really didn't know what to expect. Talking about death, talking about the afterlife, people get a little bit nervous. So coming here was kind of like going on an adventure, and what I found here was this amazing group of people who have all devoted their lives in one way or another to helping people work through the death and bereavement processes.
If Jesus, the man, was God, and the only way you get to heaven is if you believe in the man Jesus, then very few people get to go to heaven. Here's the thing about that. That was built on a world where we believed that we were the center of the universe.
So it's just this amazing, mind-opening experience, and also made some fabulous connections, both professionally and also personally. Just met some really great people, and we had a lot of fun. Who knew? Talking about death and the afterlife could be so, well, fun and deeply touching.
Most of our audience is people that are comfortable with this topic. They've done their research on afterlife stuff. They believe in after-death communication, but I don't want them to stay exactly where they are. I don't want them to be locked into a belief system. I want them to be able to flex and add something new. I hope they walk away with a shift in their thinking. Whatever they were thinking before, I want them to think something just a little bit different.